Welcome back, Swag Team. It's your boy, the Swagologist, back again with another movie review. And today we're doing Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now, I went into this with not a lot of expectations necessarily, but I was kind of like really pumped for this, really excited because I've never seen a Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT movie ever. I've never seen a movie. I've always seen the show, Dragon Ball Z that is, and Dragon Ball. I watched all of Dragon Ball. Well, not all of it, a lot of it. But Dragon Ball Z, I watched almost all of that. And I've always been a fan, but I stopped watching after like the very beginning of the Boo saga and didn't really watch any of it after that. And then GT came up and I watched like a piece here, piece there. I seen a Mega Shenron and all that, and I was like, it's straight, but I don't know. And then I just stopped watching it. But then people have been hammering me saying, you gotta watch Dragon Ball Super. You gotta watch Dragon Ball Super. It's going back to the basics. And then I watched this one YouTube video where Goku rides the blast, and I'm like, bruh. Like, he used to Kamehameha wave to ride the blast. But anyways, enough of that. To the movie. So I go in, and as I'm watching this now, I enjoyed this, yes, but I had some bones to pick. Now, I don't know, because like I said, I haven't watched any of Dragon Ball Super whatsoever. I plan on watching it. I haven't watched none of it. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z, like I said, and I don't know if it's just because of Dragon Ball Super or they just trying to change things up a little bit, but it seems like this show is extremely goofy now. Like, but I don't know if the show is, but the movie, like the Dragon Ball, like the humor is like amplified. It's like super goofy. I mean, sometimes it was like the humor you like saying shade stuff, like Frieza was giving Smash shade, but then it was like some parts it was like extremely goofy. Like, really? Like, is this like the real joke, or y'all are messing with me? Y'all are fucking with me right now. So I don't know how I feel about that. Also, I did not really like the music cues during the battles. I was like, they didn't have this type music when they was battling back in the day. Like, most of the time it wasn't even no song. If it was like epic orchestras, dog. It was like John Williams out here or something, you know what I mean? But now it's like they have this thing going, Vegeta, Goku, Goku, Vegeta, like the whole time. It's like, what? And then the first time it's like, Kakarot, do Kakarot. And you're like, what? And I was like, it was losing me. I don't understand. And I was just sitting there like, I don't understand. What happened? Like, why is it so goofy now? Like, I know when I was watching this, it was not this goofy. I don't care. I would have been laughing. And it wasn't like it was like jokes that are like over my head for being like 7 or 8 or however age I was when I was watching Dragon Ball Z. But I'm like, even going up to my teenage years when I was watching Dragon Ball Z, there was like no way it was this goofy. It was like goofy, but I still had, there was a lot to like, but it was a lot to be like head scratching. And it was like, and then at the end, towards the end, it was like a lot of goofiness going on with the music. Like, the music was just like, everything seemed very like on the nose, you know, like the jokes were on the nose. And then sometimes, and a lot of times, and a lot of people were going, what? And the battle scene now, don't get me wrong, the battle was epic. I didn't like the music that's playing with it, but the battle was epic. Kind of like the people with the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. Like, they didn't like the music cue, but the battle was epic. But it wasn't on that level. Like, the Mortal Kombat thing was like, ugh. But the battle was pretty epic, you know. But it was just like, sometimes it felt like parts of the battle was going on too long. And I don't know if it's just because I've never seen a Dragon Ball movie and I've only watched the show. And the shows, like, even though the battles and the screen, like the charging up, seemed to be taking a long time to people, and for me, I never felt like the scene's taking too long. Like, this one fighting sequence taking too long. I was like, and I don't know if maybe it's just because I've seen it in a movie theater or what have you, but it was just really odd to me. So, but overall, I enjoyed it. But my swag U grade for this one, I would have to say, is a solid B. It's a solid B. I could not give it an A plus, any of that A plus plus. I really wish I could have given it A plus plus. But I mean, the movie basically is a long fighting sequence, almost. You know, spoilers, but it was good, but it wasn't up to what I was expecting, and that may be why I detract from it a little bit. But I still enjoyed it. Um, would I go see it in theaters again? No, I wouldn't. It was cool to see it though. Don't get me wrong, but this is not one of those where I want to go back to see it again. Um, but let me know if y'all seen Dragon Ball Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly in theaters. It's mostly at Regal's right now, as far as I know. I don't know if it's in any other type of theater. It's playing right now at the Regal up the street, where I stay at, for like every day at 7:30 so far. I don't know when they're pulling it, but I mean, it was like more people in there than when I went to go see Glass at 10:30 the other day. Even though I'd already seen it, the opening night, it was packed, but the night that I seen it the other night, it was like nobody in there. But it was 10:30 showing, so there's that. And I seen it at 7:30. There's a lot more people in there, but still. But yeah, let me know if you're trying to go see Dragon Ball Super. I'm not saying don't see it, and I don't know how the Dragon Ball Super is. It might be just as goofy as the movie was, and if so, and if you love Dragon Ball Super, you're gonna love this, even though it is extended. It's like a very long extended version of the TV show, which is fine. I kind of like some I expected that, but I was like, I'm not sure because I haven't never watched a movie of Dragon Ball, like I said. So you can take my review with a grain of salt with that, but let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section below. Also in the comment section below, let me know your favorite warrior. I mean Z warrior, and let me know Goku or Vegeta. For me, it's always been Goku. I mean, I love Vegeta. Vegeta's way smarter than him. And that's the other thing that was kind of bugging me when I was watching this. Minor spoiler. But they make Goku dumber than he normally is. Like, I know he's dumb. I know he's not really all that smart. But this time, they just made him look... they just made him like... He's almost close to being an annoying character, but he wasn't, because I just know Goku, and it was just funny to me. But I was like, damn, y'all trying to act like this man is retarded or something. Like, I mean, I know he's retarded. Don't get me wrong. We all know he never went to school, and he's kind of dumb, and he does dumb things, and he says dumb things, and he does dumb things fighting wise, for like, not him fighting wise, but just like making giving Cell that sensu bean a jug. We all remember how dumb that was. But what I'm saying is, they ain't had to do my man like that. That was messed up. But I mean, still, he did hold his own, of course, and fighting wise. So it's all good. But let me know in the comment section below. And I mean, some of y'all love Broly, and they do everybody justice in a way, but it's just like, I'm just not used to what's Dragon Ball Super got going on. I gotta get into it. So let me know if y'all think I should watch Dragon Ball Super, and I might have a different feeling about it. Especially if you've seen Dragon Ball. If y'all have seen, if you're watching this right now, you've seen Dragon Ball Super Broly, please tell me if it's just because I haven't seen Dragon Ball Super that I'm having this like weird feeling about this, like it's a B, and like lessening in my head the letters as I think about it. But let me know in the comment section below. And if you're new here and you're trying to join the swag team, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, or wait for it to pop up right here when it comes up to the side. Also, if you're new to, if you're trying to be the first of the swag team to see a video when it pops up and be notified, make sure you hit that notification bell. It'll pop up right when you subscribe. Also, we have a Twitter, also have an IG and a Facebook account for the channel. So make sure if you go to Facebook, it's the same as the channel, The Swagologist. And then if you want to reach me on Twitter or IG, just hit me up on there at @SwagologistThe. That is @SwagologistThe. You can catch me right there, and we can talk all on the Twitterverse or on IG, on the gram, and talk all things Swag U, all things Swagologist, and all things Dragon Ball Super Broly. So until the next video, I love y'all. I'll holla.